Deep in the hills of Puerto Rico, there's a forgotten prison that once locked away the island's most troubled youth. A place meant for rehabilitation, but what happened inside these walls tells a darker story. This maximum security juvenile detention center opened in the 1970s, designed to house the most dangerous juveniles on the island. It operated for decades until it was permanently shut down in 2019. They claimed it was closing to save money and because there weren't enough inmates. But behind the numbers, this prison had been long plagued by unsafe conditions, constant federal oversight, and a troubled past that still haunts the halls. The U.S. Department of Justice once called out this facility for violating human rights, broken plumbing, no mental health care, and fire hazards in every wing. After constant years of warnings, it was finally shut down, leaving the facility abandoned. And since then, nature and time have started to take it back. Out on the old prison yard behind twisted barbed wire and rusted gates, a single horse moves through the tall grass, trapped inside the same fences that once held inmates. We talked to neighbors who say the horse has been there for years, and for some reason they say it's supposed to be there. Today, we're stepping inside what's left, from the cell blocks to the long corridors where they used to move inmates that now sit silent. So come and join us today for the second episode of our Puerto Rico series as we go to uncover the secrets of this forgotten prison.
Alright, how's it going, guys? We are out here in Puerto Rico today to explore an abandoned maximum security prison. This place has a crazy history. We just drove by and did some drone shots. It looks nuts. So we're gonna try and find a way inside right now. Hola. We made it onto the property of the prison. We're trying to find a way inside the building. It's kind of a busy street behind us, so we're moving a little quick. We're trying to get into this prison right now, and look at this. There's a horse, a wild horse on the property. Look at this. This is crazy, guys. Just behind the barbed wire and everything. Okay, so the first building we just got into here, look at this. There's a cell and an old hospital bed. I think this is like the medical facility right here. They would lock the prisoners that needed medical attention in these rooms. And look, I think it connects to the rest of the building right here as well. Look at this, more cells in here. They're all kind of cleared out. This one still kind of has the bench in it. Wow, no windows or anything in here. This is like some old jerseys or something right here. And like shoes. Whoa, there's like a whole bunch of uniforms or like clothes in here. I don't even know that brand. But wow. Oh man, these are definitely the inmates' jumpsuits right here. Yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh, they're still hanging here. They've even got some old paperwork still hanging in this little office right here next to those inmate jumpsuits. And this looks like it would open all the cell blocks right here that we just saw. Yeah, look at that. That's so cool. And all this paperwork still right next to it, filled out. Now we are walking down the hallways that connects to the prison blocks, I believe. There's still some writing on the wall right here. This looks like it might be the church, or like the little chapel right here. And there's actually some cool murals on the wall. Look at that, guys. That's so cool. I think that's just like some graffiti on the bottom there, but it's really cool. Super overgrown. Okay, so Forrest actually just told me a cell block's right here, so I'm making my way back this way. Okay, so this is the first cell block here. Oh my gosh. Look at this, guys. They still have the tables set up. And all of the cells on both stories right here. Wow, this is incredible. Taking a look into the cells already. So small, and they just had that little bench in them. But this is crazy, guys. This is a full maximum security prison, still completely set up. We'll go into one of the cells here, cell number 2. Wow, it's so small. Some writing from a prisoner. And look at these windows, they're just so tiny. Man, I could not imagine having to be in here. Right across the hall, they have another cell block right here. Wow, guys, I literally can't get over this. They had 2 tables in the middle for the day room, just all the cells around, and you can see that there's actually the bathrooms in the middle. I'm gonna go check one of those out. These are the bathrooms right here that they would be sharing. Like one little toilet. Oh, and the shower. I was wondering what that was. So they had a little bit of privacy in here, but not much at all. You can see in this cell, there's actually some more prisoners writing. Drawings everywhere in Spanish. They have some stuff written. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. It's super faded away, but if you can translate that in the comments for me, I'd love to know what it says. There's tons of writing on the wall here. Coming up to the second floor of the cell block here, you can really get a good view. All these doors up here are pretty much locked. But wow, just so crazy to see it like this. And then in between these two cell blocks right here, it looks like this is where the officers would sit and control the cells. I wonder if the panel, oh yeah, look at that, guys. They still have the control panel right here to open all the cells and like the doors in the cell block right here. They got this sign hanging. Again, I don't really know what it says though. Okay, so leaving the cell block right here, it looks like this is an old ping pong table actually. And it's so decayed. It's like collapsed on that side. But I bet this was like the little game room for the cell block. These doors would be locked. Because when you look right here too, these are actually old chessboards. Like the tables are chessboards. So I'm sure these would be in the cell, right in the game room right there. We're gonna keep going down this hallway right now and see if we can find some more stuff in here. Look at this, guys. There's like geckos everywhere. Huh. Come here. You're so cute. Look at them. Oh my God. Once I get out of this. Look at this. This is the gym for the inmates in here. Holy. Oh my gosh. I'm like speechless right now. This place is so cool. The lighting is making it look insane. Yeah, he found the Puerto Rican flag in here too. That's so cool. We can't let it get disrespected. We gotta hang it up somewhere. Like on that rim right there. When I turn around right here, this is like the old ping pong table. They still have like murals of like old ping pong rackets and stuff. That is so cool. And actually they still have the paddle. I said racket, I know it's paddle. Don't flame me in the comments. You can see these hoops are still set up right here. They actually have like a bunch of old computers and TVs. A bunch of like chickens and birds all in this place too. But look at this. Oh my gosh. These are like monitor screens. And they're super like moldy. Wow. In the corner right here, they still have like a boxing sign for one of their boxing events. And then a bunch of paperwork right here. Day 1, 2, 3, 10 jumping jacks, 10 mountain climbers. Cool. Coming in one of the offices here, look at this, guys. They still have these like posters hanging on the door, and then when you look, there's like a bunch of American flags and Puerto Rican flags on the ground. And actually, a calendar from 2019. My guess is that's when this place closed. Okay, so coming out of the gym, we have another one of these super long hallways. This is so cool. I think there's gonna be some more cell blocks over this way. Yeah, this definitely looks like another cell block right here. So we'll see how these are looking. Pretty much the same layout, but completely untouched since 2019. Wow. It's just so eerie and quiet in this room. It looks like the cells in this one are actually a little bit bigger. It looks like 2 people would fit in there. But we're gonna go see if there's any cells open upstairs this time. Oh yeah, here we go. Look at that, baby blue again. But again, just a 1-person cell up here. Some weird looking stain though on the ground. And then right across again, got another cell block. Hopefully this doesn't lock behind me. I'm gonna keep my foot there. But yeah, pretty much the same layout. Still so cool to see. I wonder if this room was like an educational room. Like these little words on the wall, writing, stickers everywhere. Oh yeah, definitely, look at that. The old little chalkboard over there. And on the wall, welcome. It looks like this is gonna be another cell block coming this way. You can already see the chess tables again. On this side, it looks like there was a little bit of graffiti actually. Yeah, look at that. Someone painted this cell block right here. But there's another one on this side. Let's see how clean it looks. Hopefully this doesn't lock behind me. Oh, this one's super clean. Yeah, wow. Just look at that. There's not even that much decay on the tables right here. This is crazy. Right in the cell block here, look at this. They still actually have the schedule, I think, from what the inmates would be doing every day. Wow. And there's more writing right here. Some more paperwork here, hung up on the door of the cell block. I think it says something about education, actually. I'm not too sure what any of these say, though. I'm gonna have to Google Translate them. Look at this. There's another sign right here. This one's in English, though. If you become a victim of sexual assault, report it. I wonder why this one's in English. It's right next to these cells. These cells are like in the middle of these two cell blocks, actually. I wonder if the people that were in bad behavior, they would go there. So we're walking into the 4th cell block right now. You can actually see there's more classrooms. Look at that chalkboard. Oh my God, it's so rusty. Yeah, look at that rust. Holy, drips all the way down. Then still got some stuff on the door here. We're gonna go try and put some more light in these cell blocks. We're trying to open up a door. This is the mission right now, to get some good lighting in this cell block.
There's no fucking spiders in it.
So 1 cinder block on this door right here. We can probably check on the other one for another cinder block.
Oh, the bird just flew right over my head.
What?
The bird just flew right over my head.
There's so many animals in here, it's crazy. Okay guys, so we got both doors propped open in here. You can really see it with the natural lighting now, how decayed the cell block is. Naturally decayed though, look at the ceiling. No vandals have been inside this one. It's so crazy. Just frozen in time for years. Coming into one of the cell blocks on the 2nd floor here. I don't know why it says Mafia on the wall there, but oh my gosh, look at these spider webs too. Holy. Just another one of these normal cell blocks here, super small. I get so claustrophobic being in one of these. All right guys, so we actually just set up one of the cell blocks here. We put the American flag and the Puerto Rican flag up there for some pictures. Some old playing cards right there, and we brought one of the jumpsuits from the inmates. Just set it up here, it's such a creepy vibe. Just so cool though. Leaving the cell block here, you can actually see right outside this door. This is the outside of the cells that these prisoners would be in. These tiny windows, and it's just so overgrown now. You can just hear all the birds and stuff. This is just so cool. And then actually right at the end of the hallway, they have like the main control panel, it looks like. You could see like the facility, and they would unlock the gates, I'm sure, of the cell block doors right there. But this room is so overgrown. Coming down this hallway right here, looks like these are like the old washers that they would wash the inmates' jumpsuits in right here. Pretty cool. Not too many though. I wonder how many inmates would actually be in this prison at a time. We're in a section of the prison that we haven't been in yet, and we're trying to find a way in and see what's over here. I think these might be more classrooms. So coming in these rooms right here, it looks like these were the actual classrooms. And look at this, on the whiteboards they're still writing. Probably from the last day open. But when I'm walking, it's like flooded in these rooms. Still have all this paperwork hung up. Even like an old radio. But, oh wait, this actually might be the old workshop for the prisoners. Just look at this overgrowth of the facility right here. It's crazy. I think we did all of this side of the facility. We're gonna go try and go around to the front and see if we can get in the other buildings. It's just a little bit sketchy because it's right by the road. So we have to be a little bit careful. There's bad asbestos. Oh, look at this. This is like an x-ray scanner machine for when you would be coming into the facility. And on the desk right here, look at this. There's old rusty handcuffs. So I think right back here is the visitation area, but it's all locked up. We were actually on that side earlier. I don't know what this is. Oh, this might be like a day room of a cell block. Right down there might be some more cells. Seems like it's locked from this way, but there's an open door over there. We'll make our way back into this building. Okay, but on the other side, yeah, this confirms it right here. This is definitely one of the a visitation room. Like the prisoner would sit on that side and one of their family members would sit right here and talk to them. That makes sense why they would have the x-ray machine for the outsiders that come in the facility. One of the offices right here still has like the logo hanging on the door, and there's actually a calendar. Again, July 2019. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video at this abandoned supermax prison. We found the horse again. He's out here eating, but we're gonna make our way out of this property right now. This was a super cool one. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Security horse. Can I touch? Oh, he's shitting. Oh my days.